Okay, well, we seem to have a massive... Oh, the coolant hose blew out.
Guys, before we dive into the video a little deeper, I wanted to share with you this new shirt that we just dropped. It came out so sick. We've been wanting to do a Crown Vic shirt for a while, and this one turned out so perfect. Tuning Grandpa, because it's just like a grandpa car, man. And this thing is such a ripper. Love the fireball detail. Check out the link in the description if you guys want to purchase a shirt or any of the other merchandise that we have. We so appreciate you guys' support. This video, this one hurt a little bit.
Well, here we are. Do a burnout, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Well, pesky little guy right there. That popped off and we continued on our burnout. Definitely smoked something. We puked out a whole bunch of water right here. We're gonna find out what the deal is with this real quick here. So let's start getting these guys off of here. First spark plug. She don't look too bad. All right, so we got all the coils off except for this guy right there. That insert seems to be spinning. We'll have to have some sort of other solution there. Spark plug number 2. Not bad. The one closest to the hotspot, or what we believe to be. That one looks all right as well. Nothing. Oh, got a melted electrode for sure right there, dude. Okay. And we got, oh, my poor turbo. So that definitely went through the turbo. That one looks good. And that one looks good. So, all right, well, you know, I always think of these guys as like our fusible links. All right, we got our last guy out right there. And that one, looks like that one has water on it. That's a weird looking one right there, dude. We were starting to melt that guy. So yeah, that'll happen when you don't get any coolant in the car. Obviously, I had no idea that that thing puked out all the water that fast. You know, it happens in a jiffy. All right, so we got to find out which cylinders have water in them. So we're gonna watch this real quick here. Woo! Skeet skate. Yeah. Try that again. Sir, yes, sir. I got a freaking
Geyser?
Yeah, man. Old Faithful right here. It's cylinder 2. Try it again real quick, John. Oh, it's cylinder 1. Got 2 melted plugs. That makes my turbo hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that cylinder started to melt. Like it was starting to right there. You know, I'd like to say that we learned something out of this, but I don't really know if I actually learned anything out of this. I'd like to say that from the mistakes that we make, we learned something, but I don't know. Well, we need to pull the heads off this thing, and I don't think anybody wants to do it. Hopefully it's just the cylinder head, but yeah. Right now, we're gonna throw some compression at the cylinder that is down. If we see a whole bunch of blow-by coming out right here, chances are it is bottom end. We're just hoping that's just a head gasket issue, so we'll see. Alright, they're definitely blowing through. I don't feel anything right here. Whew. Well, hallelujah. Hopefully that's just a head gasket. Hopefully the block's all right, but yeah, nothing bottom end wise seems to be a culprit. Like this is really all our PCV system right here, so definitely blowing through the coolant system and such, but Let's check that again real quick here. I'm gonna go through here. Yeah, you can literally see water moving around right there. You can feel air coming out there, but nothing out of the PCV, so. Woo! Dodge the bullet. All right, well, as we continue to tear down our Crown Vic right here, we made some good progress so far, so we're gonna get deep into there and find out. Hopefully we don't have a torched head gasket. That's what we believe to find, but hopefully we have a head that is totally intact. I kind of forgot how difficult this all was just to get to the process of where we're at, and this is such a weird and different engine than what we're working on. You know, it's like you got to take different precautions because the spark plugs are sitting right there. You take a bolt off, drop it, and just so happens that we did have that happen, but good thing we're pulling off the head of where it fell down. So we got these 80-pound injectors. I'm super happy with these. The performance of what we did with these guys. These are kind of a decapped LS2 injector, and they flow like just like an 850cc injector. That was absolutely awesome. Have great drivability with this. I'm super pleased with this car. Absolutely love it. Really have missed it since it's been down, so we got to get this thing fixed. This has kind of been my daily driver for the last couple weeks here, and right now we're sharing my truck, and my wife's Escalade went down, so we're literally down to one vehicle right now, despite having so many different weird and ridiculous project cars. So got to get this thing fixed and fast. All right, so we can see our Patriot CNC ported heads, and the one in question is cylinder 1 right there. So we'll get to the bottom of that in a little bit. Hey, look at the ARP head studs right there. It's wild. Holy crap, dude. That's not good. Definitely did not expect to see some rust all up in here. Certainly not expecting to see a bunch of rust. It's a little weird, but yeah, them beefy ARP head studs, that's pretty cool. All right, let's go pull that guy off there. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, that is not good. I have to clean that guy up. Oof. That is not a good find right there. Man. Wow. All right, well, we gotta get this guy fixed up quick. All right, so Laz is in there getting the last couple bolts here of our exhaust manifold. Obviously that's gotta come off in order to be able to get the head off. We've done some headers on this thing a while back, and that was not a fun job. When we were swapping stuff back over, putting the turbo on there, it was definitely a very, very difficult vehicle to work on.
If I remember right, the manifolds were easier than the headers though. So.
Yeah. I remember this pipe being a lot lighter.
I mean, I think you still got an exhaust leak going on there.
Exhausted. Let's go.
Hey, I just cleaned that. Maybe it's just rainwater.
Yeah. All right, well, we are diving deep into this thing, which parts of this we've never seen before, things that we have not encountered before. So this is a Ford. Yep. We don't know all the chronological order. Kind of have to probably watch a little bit of a YouTube video on what we got to pull out and so on and so forth. But we're going. We're trying to get this front cover off. Gonna have to pull a balancer here in a moment, but we are getting closer by the minute. All right, so there was a lot more things than we're used to, especially on the front cover, to deal with. But Laz got power steering off, and now he's about to pull the balancer. So what else? Is there anything else we're missing? There's a couple bolts from the bottom.
Yeah, well, you got those out, didn't you?
I did get those out, yeah.
So just to get the front cover, the balancer off once we find the right bolt size. Front cover off, and we'll set the timing on the cams and try that off.
So we got our 72, 76, and she's a beaut there, Clark. Absolutely love this thing. Now, obviously, we had something go through it, and that would have been on the back side, and I haven't looked at it yet. We did have a lot of oil up here, and seen that a whole bunch of times. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad, but it isn't exactly comforting either. So, ooh, okay, so doesn't look bad. You know how nasty ceramic can be. But yeah, I don't see anything that's really messed up on the blade at all. That would have very much concerned me.
What would have caused the oil in the front though?
I don't know if we have a seal issue or what. There was nothing on the induction all the way through. We do have a little bit of oil in the intercooler, so that I believe personally would have had to been, I mean, there's nothing from the front side all the way out to the air filter, so nothing at all. I just checked it right before we came over here and looked at this. However, the seal on the front must have some sort of expansion, contraction with heat. I don't know, but I'm guessing that could have been it. I really don't know. And I've seen it on open turbos, like we've seen it on Rodney, we've seen it on Cater Tot, but they seem to still be making power without any sort of problem. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy the turbo looks good. I really love this turbo. I love the power and the output that we get. Super pumped with this thing. So, getting close to this head, so I'm really hoping it's not a torched head. Well, we came across something that I totally did not see being an issue whatsoever. So this little balancer right here looks totally normal, it looks tiny. But in fact, the 3-prong deal, the offset, we got a snap-on one right here. Laz just built this ingenious little, well, we hope it's genius. Because, all right, so guys, we've called, what, Advanced Auto Parts, O'Reilly's. We went next door, 2 places next door. We asked, and everybody has like the same offset kind of 3-prong balancer. Didn't realize that the Ford one needed to be a little bit different. So that being said, Laz was like, I was trying to think, hey man, what if we put washers on this and how can we push it off? But Laz has this standoff idea, and I think this looks very promising. So
3/16 plate though, is that going to be enough?
I hope
Depends on
so.
how tight it is.
Yeah, I think if you do it tight enough, I think this will work. So doing like we do, adapting and overcoming. I like it, Laz. I'm impressed, really. All right, this looks... She looks a little bit crooked, but
Yeah, I'm gonna work on this by hand. I just want to get it kind of in the right spot.
oh, dude, it looks promising. So then you tighten all those fellers up. Oh, oh, it's bending. Oh, come on.
You want to heat it first and then retry?
Yeah, I think
Before
that's
bending
probably
too much?
Yeah. So
3/16, not enough.
so if we have 6/16 Laz,
I saw some 3/8 plate outside.
yeah, that would be 3/8. So, gosh, dude, I'm kind of. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised that it bent 3/16. I just thought it would come out, you know, faster. I thought I saw it move a smidge, and I got just a little hopeful there.
We could have heated it first.
Yeah, we should have. All right, so we're gonna heat it. Try it again.
Something's definitely giving.
It might be. Yeah, it's coming. You can see the back of the woohoo! You can see the back gaining clearance. Hell yeah! There you go.
I ain't got any easier. I think the concept's good, just the execution on my extensions is pretty poor.
Yeah. A longer. You want me to give it a whirl? You're gonna get tired here in a minute. Hey, you're like bleeding from like 3 different areas here. Well, it is coming, man. Well, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. This was a major snag, and we needed to get this done because, well, we need to get Laz's truck up on here. Dude, you've been out without your truck for what? Like, yeah, I mean, combined, you got it back together with the trans. The trans that we got was not good.
It dynoed good.
It did dyno good, and then we immediately took it to the track, and then it did no good. It was just like, you know, it had like 6 neutrals.
It didn't do good on the way to the track.
Yeah, yeah. So, but Liza's been without his truck for like 2 months. I think it's got to be near that because Shalane's been without her Escalade for like 5 weeks, and you've been way longer than that. So, but anyway, yeah, gotta get this off. We're saying goodbye to that bad omen, and yeah, got a bunch of other stuff that we're trying to get done and delivered. So
it's off.
It's off. Hell yeah.
I feel better now.
Whew.
I wish I could throw it away.
Yeah. So they had top dead center marked as up at 11 o'clock right there, which we can reference on our cover right there. Now, supposedly there is a marker somewhere down here. This guy is keywayed, so I don't think that'll be a problem to take this guy off. He looks like he's had a little bit of a tough life too already.
Front and back on it.
Yep.
Pretty obvious.
All right. Well, now comes the part where I will be honest, this kind of freaked me out a little bit going in. We're just some simple LS guys. Anything more than one cam is one too many. Now, to add a little bit of drama right here, one of the young fellas that was helping us out dropped a bolt, the intake manifold, straight through where the spark plug goes. So we are very gently rotating over by hand, hoping and praying that everything is okay.
That's in there.
Oh god.
Backwards.
Oh, this cannot be. This literally cannot be, dude.
You're gonna have to set time it from scratch as well.
All right. Well, we just looked up a video on how we were gonna set the cam timing, and yeah, we're gonna have to. Well, really, we'll set it on one head.
So we're 180 out right there.
Is it stopping?
No. But we're at 11 o'clock. But then we want these dots at 12, right?
Yeah, and actually it was cylinder 2, so we would be basing this off of cylinder 1.
Oh, no, we stopped.
Well then.
That was pretty abrupt.
All right. So yeah, we don't have a choice now. This is not the position that we wanted to be in. All right, well, that changes things a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna dive right in head first. I guess we don't have a choice. We just cracked the bolts on the studs. We're gonna have to pull those fellas out. Gonna have to do it, man. That's not.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. You got me, Jeremy.
All right, so just as Laz was in a little quandary there for a second, normally we would, you know, have a certain order of operations, pull the rocker arms, and then be able to, you know, take the push rods out. And obviously we don't have all that business. It's kind of a little bit of a curveball. We were talking about having to pull the cam off, but no, we don't. We're going to be able to pull the head and the cam off in its entirety. Should not be a problem. Now
totally
this was
ready to assemble it.
Yeah. So this is not the ideal way we wanted to do it, but we should be able to keep everything in time. We have a marking there because we're only 180 degrees off, but we don't have a choice because we have a bolt that fell down in there, and now we have a marking right there. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start loosening this guy up and carry on. Loosen up our tensioner, be able to pull our chain off, and start pulling our studs out. All right, so this is a little bit of what I was afraid of here. She's definitely gonna have to be welded up. This looks like kind of what old Jimmy had went through here. Yeah, totally torched it. When you got no coolant in the system, dude, this junk happens. Again, it happened before we even knew it, but yeah, that is no bueno right there.
So the sleeve feels good, but the block's definitely got a little bit of groove to it. So like run your nail on the sleeve.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it, you know, between the heat, it went up over the iron. So yeah, we have a very, very narrow.
Some good copper gaskets on
molten pieces of freaking iron. Wow. And then this is the guy that fell down. Dude, what a bunch of calamities. Holy crap, man. Hopefully that can still be remedied a little bit. We're gonna have to slopper pretty thick if we put that back together, but I don't know. That's very questionable. That's a little more sketchy than I want to be there.
Do they make those like Athena head gaskets that actually like the ring digs in?
Yeah. But they're probably back ordered for like 3 months, just like everything else right now.
3 months, that's pretty quick.
It's not quick enough, buddy. I need this thing back fast. This, dude, we're gonna have to send this guy to the machine shop, but we're gonna have to have it welded up, so we'll see what we can do. Well, that seat, hopefully she's all right. I mean, that's steel and that's aluminum, so same type of thing with the sleeve that we got up there versus the block. Sleeve looks okay, block looks a little hurt, but again, I don't think it's a total loss by any means. And this is a little lower compression than I thought. I mean, this thing's definitely got some more of a dish than I thought. So I guess that explains a few things. Explains why it was such a doggone motor. It definitely was built for boost, but it has giant cams in it for what it is, so hell. She runs good though, or did. Patriot Performance, man. They've been a while since they've been in business, but very cool. Well, we'll see what we can do. Check out our options tomorrow. Well, fellas, it has been a day. This is not something normal for us. Definitely learned a lot. Hopefully we can put it all back together right. So we're gonna send this thing over to the machine shop, try and get that thing welded up. Definitely scented. That was, yeah. Didn't see the whole no coolant thing coming, you know, never do. All right, so we're sealing everything up. This thing's gonna go outside. Might be a week or so, however long it takes for them to fix that up. But dude, we're getting rain every day, so we're gonna do the best we can to keep her dry. Till then, we'll see you guys next episode. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. See you next episode.